Hi, for today's lesson we are going to be referencing this book from our course, and in Dunlap's book she suggests ways to really engage your English language learners, and the way we're going to concentrate on today is using a read aloud. And I'm just going to read straight from the text. It talks about spoken language fluency supports reading fluency, and it also helps students learn the natural rhythms and cadences of spoken English. She also talks about the importance of folk tales, and that folk tales from countries around the world are based on themes such as loyalty and resourcefulness. So having those folk tales, whether they be in English, Spanish, or other languages, are a good way to draw kids in and engage them and have their affective filter down so that they're ready to learn. She also talks about carefully selecting vocabulary and the importance of those focus words, saying that it is imperative to focus on words children are unlikely to learn on their own through exposure to English oral discourse. It is also important to focus on words children will encounter frequently in text and oral language. So we're going to switch gears over to Meredith, and she is going to model a read aloud for us.
Hey boys and girls, have you heard of the story of Jack and the Beanstalk? Well, today I'm going to read Paco and the Giant Chili Plant. And this is like a little bit of a Spanish version of that story, or a Mexican version of that story. So there's going to be some Spanish words embedded in the text. So we're all going to learn a couple new words in Spanish and a few new English words too. But I know all my Spanish speakers are gonna say those louds really loud, and we're just gonna have fun with this story. But one of the first words that they use is la pesos, and that means money. Another Spanish word we have in there, I'm just gonna do a couple. La vaca, and that is cow. Now what did Jack do with his cow in Jack and the Little Beanstalk? You're right. He traded la vaca, or the cow, for some magic beans. We also have la casa, that means house. Oh my goodness. Now when the giant comes in the room, boom, 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 boom. Let's do that with our feet. Boom, 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 boom. Rumbled. Let's say that together. Rumble. That's a really loud noise, like the thunder when it happens and shakes our house. Let's say it again. Rumbled. They say la tierra rumbled, or the ground rumbled when the giant walks. And the last word I want to show you, boys and girls, bellowed. Now that's when the giant speaks very loud with his voice, and we say bellowed. Let's try it all together. Bellowed. That's right, boys and girls. The giant bellows when he talks. And now class, teachers, I would post these up in the room, these Spanish words with their English equivalent around the room, so that the kids could continue to see both words. But Paco and the Giant Chili Plant. Let's see what this story's about. Oh, there's the cow, or la vaca, and there's Mama and Paco. Paco, cried his mother, we have no food. We have no money. Our pesos are gone. Take the cow to town and sell it. But Mama, said Paco, the vaca is all we have. I know, my dear, said his mother, but we have no choice. Now hurry. Andale, hijo, andale. Right, what does that mean, boys and girls? That's right, let's go. Paco harnessed la vaca, or the cow, and led it down the dusty road. At a dip in the dusty camino, Paco met an old man with bright eyes. Los ojos de la viejo twinkled like stars. Can you see his eyes twinkling, the little old man? He held a walking staff in a small bag. El Viejo said, good afternoon, joven. That is a fine vaca, young man. Buenos tardes, senor, replied Paco. See? Yes, it is a fine cow, but I must sell her. My mother and I have no money. Okay, boys and girls, what I'd like you to do right now is turn and talk to your neighbor What do you think Paco is going to do with the cow? Talk for a minute. All right, come back. What do you think they're gonna do, Luis? Ooh, maybe we'll see. Joven, said El Viejo, his eyes smiled. If you give me that vodka for the cow, I will give you this bag. What is in that costa? Asked Paco. Chili seeds, said El Viejo. Magic semillas de chili. Magic beans. What do the magic semillas do? Asked Paco. Oh ho, laughed Viejo. If you plant them, you'll see. Well then, said Paco, I'll take them. El Viejo handed Paco el costo. Were you right, boys and girls? Yeah, he did trade the cow for magic beans. In the field behind his casa, he planted the chili seeds. He waited, nothing happened. He waited longer, nada happened. He waited even longer, still nada. And then, as he was about to leave, the ground rumbled. And the ground grumbled. La tierra rolled and shivered and shook. La tierra cracked open. A chili plant shot into the sky. And Paco shouted, "Ay, caramba!" Okay, class, so we're just going to stop there because you all know how to do read alouds. But as Jessica said before, this is a great way to model cadence and fluency of language to all the children, and especially the ELLs. And by embedding some Spanish, it helps give a permanent mental anchor for these Spanish-speaking children, especially to anchor new vocabulary too. Okay.
Thank you.